evening. That's my new Dirty Rotten Scoundrel walk. It needs a bit of work, I think. Hey, welcome along to the show. Our first three guys, take a seat, please. Sit down, relax. Well, let's complete the team. Would you please welcome the hostess of our show, Tiffany Barraguanis. How are you? I'm good.
And hi, everybody at home. How
Here's our
are
other Dirty Rotten Scoundrel. You got a letter there, mate?
I do have a letter. Would you like to hear about it?
No, not particularly.
Where are you going to?
Supposed to say yes. Got no choice. Yeah, sure.
Okay, it's from Wellingtonian, actually. Just a brief note of appreciation for the efforts of the Perfect Match team on Monday, 26th of Feb. It must be the most touching and romantic item I've seen on television for a while. All the best to those two people and bridging the gap between Auckland and Dunedin. Many thanks, Justin Smith. Now, that was for Karen and Craig.
That's right, yeah, Karen and Craig. In case you don't remember, Craig was on his way down to Dunedin to attend university down there, and Karen had to stay in Auckland. And through the kindness of Ansett, he gave Karen a return air ticket to head down to Dunedin.
Hopelessly in love, and so he's come back up here.
Yeah, he couldn't
live without her.
Couldn't live without her, so he's got a transfer from Dunedin Uni back up to Auckland, where they're going to be together, and they'll be using the Ansett ticket to go down to his graduation.
Isn't it? Oi.
Oh, what a way to start. Hey, let's meet the first single on tonight's show.
Okay, let's do that. Our first single tonight is a lady that's working at becoming a multi-millionaire and then sitting back and enjoying it. Please welcome Vicki English.
How are you, Vicki? Hi. Welcome to the show. Now, Vicki, what we try and do sometimes is give the guys on the other side a chance just to let them sort of know how you think. So tell us, what sort of a guy don't you like?
Well, boring, a cynical, and an untrustworthy guy. Someone who's just doesn't suit me at all.
I know what you mean. Boring, cynical, and untrustworthy. Sounds like the three guys behind the wall. No, just kidding. Just kidding. Take a seat, Vicki. You know how the game works, Vicki? You ask a series of questions. At the end of the round, we give you a chance to pick your perfect match. Or we hope it is your perfect match. Question number one, please, for contestant number one, Vicki.
Right, contestant number one. What would you do if all your old girlfriends said they wanted you back?
Well, I'll start a dating game and find my perfect match.
Vet all the contestants yourself, huh? Contestant number two, what would you do?
Oh, I'd say yes. I think I'm man enough to handle them all.
All right, man-sized imagination too. Contestant number three.
Well, to tell you the truth, I'm a one-woman guy, so it's going to be a few broken hearts.
Oh, what a killer of an answer. Well, 1, 2, or 3, you get to choose one, Vicki. Who do you pick?
Contestant number three.
Number three, without any hesitation. That's the first match scored tonight. Question number two, please, for contestant number two, Vicki.
Contestant number two. If you were going overseas for 3 months, who would be the most pleased by your departure?
Well, I don't know anyone that would be pleased to see me go that wouldn't be pleased to see me come back.
All right. Contestant number three.
Every guy in New Zealand, then they'd all get a chance at the opposite sex.
All right, contestant number one. Who would be most pleased by your departure?
No one will be pleased because I'm the best thing that's happened to this country.
Could call him the gross national product, huh? All right, 1, 2, or 3. Who do you choose?
Contestant number three.
Contestant number three, that's 2 in a row. Your final question now, Vicki, for contestant number three.
Contestant number three. What was your favourite subject at school and why?
Sex education, because one subject I got all A pluses.
All right, moving right along. Contestant number one.
Home economics, that's where the girls are and the food.
Women and food. Contestant number two, your best subject at school and why?
Now, I'd have to say biology, because textbooks had the best pictures.
Hey, 3 interesting answers for you to choose from, Vicki. 1, 2, or 3.
Well, I think I have to go with number one this time.
Contestant number one. That's 2 matches with number 3 and 1 with number 1. You can only choose one of them for this coming weekend, and I'll give you 10 seconds to make your choice. Good luck. Decisions, sex education, biology, or home economics. What a choice. Who did you pick?
Contestant number three.
Contestant number 3. All right, Vicki, before you meet tonight's date, step up and meet our other 2 contestants. Number 1 is a storeman whose hobbies include aerobics, cycling, and chess. This is Robert Hinch. Contestant number 2 is a student who's into computers, soccer and swimming. That's George Taylor. Up on the high line. Come on, Vicki. Come on, don't hang back. The person you've chosen, he's a carpenter who dreams of becoming the world's greatest surfer. Vicki English meets Jared Dacre. Okay, and this weekend, tonight, basically, you're off to the Holiday Inn in Queenstown.
Yes, Vicki and Jared, you'll spend a marvellous weekend at the Holiday Inn Queenstown, surrounded by the majestic Southern Alps. The Holiday Inn offers a spectacular combination of panoramic alpine scenery, unlimited recreation and peerless service. Turn open the gym or enjoy a day by the pool before tackling the Holiday Inn's gourmet fare. This Queenstown connection comes compliments of the Holiday Inn Queenstown and Perfect Match.
Wow, Queenstown for the weekend. You happy about that, Vicki?
Fine.
More than happy to go down to Queenstown, Jared? Sure are. Certainly are. If they are, of course, the perfect match, we have some extra prizes for them. Mark.
Here you go, Nikki and Jared. If you're the perfect match, your eardrums will be resonating to the sounds of this JVC portable audio system. This JVC system and stereo headphones will give all your music tastes a super sound. Whether you're into the Bee Gees or XTC, you'll be VIPs with JVC and Perfect Match.
There you go, a JVC sound system. Are they the perfect match? They're not saying. Let's find out. Let's meet Baxter.
Hello, everyone. Well, Vicki, in the Garden of Love this weekend, it could be a bed of thorns because your perfect match with a compatibility score of 70% is George Taylor.
There's George. George on the couch. Hey, not to worry. Still off to Queenstown for the weekend. And we will have a chat when they come back from this weekend at Queenstown. We're chatting, too, in just a moment, to a couple we sent to Wanaka where things went wild and wacky. We'll tell you why in just a moment. Don't go away.
Indigestion. Do you ever suffer from it?
Yes, sometimes in the mornings.
What are you taking for it?
Quickies. Quickies because they're easy to get and they seem to do the job.
And now, new Breath Fresh, the antiseptic breath freshener from the makers of Quickies.
That's it, Connie. Cut. 15. Fix her hair. Quickly.
Hair wasn't meant to be treated like this. So to help repair the damage, I go straight to therapy. Flex therapy. Protein shampoo, protein conditioner, stylizers. Flex restores and revitalizes. And after therapy, I can do anything.
You can do more with Flex by Revlon.
The Pal has certainly done the dogs proud. As you can see, they've got boundless energy. They just look in peak condition. Well, I've been very impressed with the Pal. It's a totally balanced dog food. It's solid and meaty. It's chunky. It's got no preservatives, and that's very important. If you want a healthy, happy dog like William here, why don't you use Pal? You love it, don't you? Oh, you do.
Elizabeth Calverwell, top breeder, recommends Pal.
Last week, he was the man of the match. This week, he's in hospital. He's 18 years old. Asthma affects 600,000 New Zealanders. Please, return your appeal envelope or leave your donation with your chemist.
Why don't you slow down for a while? Life ain't so hot, it's mellow and mild. Don't be dumb, don't act a fool. Take it down, just be cool, it's the mild side. Take a walk on the mild side. I said, hey, babe, take a walk on the mild side. All right.
New Mellow and Mild from Coleman.
Tonight, 7:30, Super Carrier.
Hallucinations, seizures, all identical.
There's no medical explanation for any of this at all, sir.
It's a deadly virus.
Marcel is dead and something down there killed him.
And it's turning the Georgetown
Condition 1 is now in effect. Georgetown is under full quarantine.
into a floating ghost ship.
Something we're taking for granted, and I want it found.
The battle against an unseen force.
What the hell's happening?
Super Carrier, 7:30 tonight, only on 3.
Thank you, thank you. Now, do you remember Melanie and Brett meeting on the show? It was quite a while ago. Let's embrace. Now, just watch this. Here we go, a little standoffish. But, yeah, they finally did it. Then it was off to the Edgewater Hotel at the beautiful Lake Wanaka. Now, here they are, snorting the country air and, well, behaving rather strangely by the lake. Now, Brett seems to have injured himself on Dobbin the horse. Good thing he's not a gypsy. Now, while Melanie preferred to be an animal rather than ride one. But they both recovered from their various afflictions to have the traditional romantic dinner. What else happened? Well, there is, of course, only one way to find out. Please welcome back Melanie Wynn and Brett Crompton. Hiya, Melanie. How are you? Hey, welcome back. Take a seat. G'day, Brett. How are you? Nice to have you here, mate. Don't look so nervous, Brett. Melanie, how did you and Brett get on over the weekend? Could you sort of sum it up for me briefly?
Okay.
Okay. Well, that's a jolly start, isn't it, eh? Brett, is Melanie the type of person you'd normally ask out on a date?
Not really. She's not blonde.
This is all right. He doesn't miss much, does he? We might just leave it there because we haven't had violence on the show yet. When Melanie and Brett came back from their weekend away, we sat down and had a chat, and we went straight for it. We said, what did you think when you first laid eyes on one another?
He reminds me of my mother's ex-husband.
Well, when I first saw Melanie, I thought, she's a brilliant dresser. She had a real nice red dress on. She just looked real great.
He was not quite average in looks.
She wasn't what I expected. I was really expecting someone a bit taller and a bit older.
He really needed a haircut.
A bumpy start. How would you describe each other's personality?
Well, she had a good personality. She was really easy to get along with, but she wasn't spectacular or anything.
His personality would be boisterous. He's very loud and trying to impress everybody.
I think we both were pretty boisterous and like to chat to other people and other guests and all that.
He definitely didn't impress me, no.
I don't think I impressed Melanie as much as what I would have liked to.
If I could describe him in one word, it would be unconfident.
I don't think it was compensating for the lack of confidence or anything. It's just my personality, boisterous at times.
What happened at dinner?
Conversation at dinner consisted of him suggesting that we swap partners with somebody else.
Well, by the time we got to the other couple's table, they were already getting on pretty well together at that stage, which was disappointing. Looking forward to it, actually.
Well, did Brett manage to put all that aside and romance Melanie?
As far as romance is concerned, we discussed the situation and sorted it out that there wasn't going to be any romance at all.
I think at the beginning I might have thought about romance, but towards the end, she's a great girl, great to get along with, so friendships was good enough with me.
What if you had to spend the rest of your life together?
I'd have a very short life. I'm sure I'd commit suicide.
I don't think I could spend the rest of my life with Melanie. Every time you do something wrong, she gives you real evils. She's got a real bad stare.
What's this bad stare, Melanie? This evil stare, if you... Right, yeah, okay, we'll just move along then. Did he deserve it? Did he deserve the evil stare?
Oh, definitely.
He did?
Absolutely, definitely.
All the time. Brett, I mean, you suggested swapping partners there one time.
No, we were actually going to help the partners.
Oh.
Sure.
Oh,
All
okay.
the other ones.
Oh. Were things sort of going that badly that you were suggesting a change? Or?
No. Things were actually going all right, but...
Yeah. Just thought it was time for a change, you know.
Yeah.
So many thousand K, you know.
Yeah.
And is that when you gave him the evil stare, Melanie? And I think he deserved it if that was the case, Dick. The horse riding thing looked very interesting. Do you want to tell us what happened there? You looked as though you were hurt a wee bit.
She wasn't very impressed at that bit. She's not a very good horse rider. She had this really slow horse.
Oh, yeah. So you were doing all the falling around to cover up?
No, I raced up beside her and gave her horse a bit of a shock.
Oh. And her, right, yeah. What an interesting weekend, yeah. Well, we have something for you both, Mark.
Yes, Melanie and Brett, you'll each receive this classic personalised stationery from Copybook Business Services. This complete set of stationery includes A4 and A5 letterhead with matching envelopes and presentation pen, and comes compliments of Copybook Business Services in Auckland City and Perfect Match.
There you go. Perhaps we could write an apology. Interesting stuff. Thank you for coming back and sharing that with us. And don't look at me like that, Melanie. I haven't done it. We'll be back in just a moment, too, with 4 more people searching for their perfect match backstage.
Everyone's coming, home they are running. It's great to have new magic noodles now.
Maggi 2-minute noodles. The great flavor lineup now includes new Oriental and new curry. Fast to cook, good to eat.
Pick a color that you like. Pick a new style that feels right. Pick a fairy woman. Pick a fairy woman.
The hardest thing about being a pick-a-berry woman is knowing which pick-a-berry to pick.
Pick a berry woman, fresh colors every season.
Get into Kodak's Winning Colours 1990 to have your family looking great. Just buy any Kodak product before Easter, enter, and you're in to win a stylish new wardrobe for your family. Great gear, winning colours.
Kodak is color.
One enormous plate of Waddy spaghetti on toast as ordered.
Oh, Mrs. Bond, you've done it again.
Done what again?
This spaghetti is perfection.
It's not very hard.
No, and it's not too soft either. You're a wonderful cook.
You really do like spaghetti, don't you?
You like it. I love it. It's more fun than playing Gleek.
Playing what?
Gleek.
Oh, how do you play Gleek?
Very badly.
This month, this mighty starlet comes with over $2,000 of free extras. Free sunroof, free alloy wheels, free stereo cassette, free paint and fabric protection, and Toyota's exclusive warranty. Starlets from $15,995 with $2,000 worth of free extras. Dual Trap City Toyota, Great North and New North Roads.
Fire off your weekend on the Rooster Booster. He really pours it on. So wake up with Russell Rooster's EBS Breakfast. 7 till 10 on Saturday mornings and from 7 till 9 on Sundays. Get a firm grip on your weekend wake-up and stay in control with the EB Essentials. It's back to the Rooster every Saturday and Sunday morning for classic cartoons and your favorite programs.
Now stay tuned for more great stories.
EBS. Only on 3. Tonight's Unmatched ladies will receive a session at a leading beauty centre, compliments of the Taj hair makeup and beauty therapy, while the guys will each receive a Gold Ear cassette, clock radio and touch toaster, compliments of Gold Ear. Plus, all tonight's contestants will receive this high-quality Canterbury tea, courtesy of Canterbury of New Zealand, and they'll also receive the new electronic Perfect Match board game from Funmaker and Perfect Match.
Well, hey, if you'd like to be on the show and win some of those great prizes, it's as easy as this. Just send a stamped self-addressed envelope to contestant, Perfect Match, PO Box 8515, Auckland. So if you want to have some fun with us, come on the show.
Oh, yeah, love to see you.
It's as easy as that.
Let's meet the next 3 contestants on tonight's show.
Okay, our first contestant daydreams of having enough money to live in the style she would like to become accustomed to. Please welcome Dee King. Next up, a lady whose ambition is maybe to fly a jet fighter at Mach 1. A big welcome to Valda Smith. And our final contestant tonight is working towards completing the BA. Say hi to Gail Stewart. The best of luck, ladies. Hope you find your perfect match. See you soon.
Bye-bye. Please take a seat. Welcome along to the show. Must ask, contestant number 1, you're working towards completing your BA at the moment. A lot of time must be spent on that.
Yes, you wouldn't believe how much.
A lot of hard work. How's it going?
Fine.
Hey, good luck with that, and good luck on the show tonight, too.
Thank you very much.
Contestant number 2, you'd like to fly a jet to Mach 1. And then go on the Star Trek, no doubt, after that?
No, I think I'd probably be content just dropping with the jet.
Just content for that.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's hope tonight's fairly fast-paced for you as well. Good luck on the show. Contestant number 3, you'd like to make enough money to gotta get this right, make enough money to live the way you'd like to become accustomed to. Not easy to say. How's it going?
Wasn't that easy to say?
Not going too well at the moment. Hopefully we have someone wealthy for you tonight. Good luck on the show, all 3. There are 3 contestants. Mark, let's meet the single.
Our single is a dental technologist who's also a songwriter and would like to have an album of songs recorded by someone else. Please welcome Al Ward.
Hey, Al, how are you? Nice to have you on the show. Al, you were telling me just a minute ago you've actually written a song about Perfect Match.
Yeah, I have, but I was a bit scared to sing it tonight. My voice might break.
Needs a bit of... Your voice might break. Sit down, young fella. Just sit down there. Behind the wall, we have 3 ladies, all dying to meet you, I'm sure. You know how the game works. You ask a series of questions. You'll be able to sing the perfect match song to the person you choose. Question number 1, please, for contestant number 1.
Contestant number 1, what's your favourite erotic drink?
Tea with the sparkle from 3 guys.
I don't think I've tried that one, Diesel. What does it do to you? How can't you say?
Well, it's natural vim and vigour.
Natural vim and vigour. Okay, sound like you? Yep, sure it does. Contestant number 2.
Well, I love a wickedly delicious drink by the name of Flaming Love.
Wonder how they put you out with that. Contestant number 3.
Champagne, Dom Perignon, of course.
Oh, of course. Of course. Yes. 3 interesting drinks for you to try, Al.
Number 3, I guess.
Gone for the champagne. Contestant number 3 scores the first match. Question number 2 now for contestant number 2, Al.
Contestant number 2, I'm a musician. How could I strike a chord with you?
Well, musicians have nimble fingers, and I'd like a really good foot massage.
All right. Yeah. Whew. Thank God you finished that. Contestant number 3.
Show me your sheet music, and I'll see if I know the tune.
One music bed I'm sure he'd like to lay down. Contestant number 1.
Pluck my heartstrings, and I'm sure nature will follow its course.
Oh, what an invitation for a musician. 3 great invitations there. 1, 2, or 3. Whose music are you going to write tonight?
Number 3 again.
Number 3, 2 in a row. And your final question, please, for contestant number 3, Al.
All right, contestant number 3, what do you think about when you're stuck in a traffic jam?
I usually think about places I'd rather be stuck.
At home watching TV. Contestant number 1.
I'll be thinking about you giving me the green light.
Oh, all right, yeah. Contestant number 2, stuck in a traffic jam.
I tend not to think at all. I just turn the car cassette up loud and boogie with the music.
Hey, 3 interesting answers there for you to Al to choose from.
Probably number 2, I guess.
Gone for number 2, the music lover. All right. 2 matches with number 3, 1 with number 2. You could still choose number 1 if you wish. It is your choice. And you've only got 10 seconds left. Good luck, Al.
Well, they usually say it's the 3rd time lucky, so I guess I pick number 3.
Contestant number 3. Al, before you meet tonight's date, step up and meet our other 2 contestants. Contestant number 1 enjoys tennis, bushwalking, swimming and picnics by the beach. That's Gail Stewart. Contestant number 2 is a full attendant part-time. Her ambition is to go on an archaeological dig. This is Valda Smith. Come on. Up to the Heartlight, Al, the person you've chosen. No peeking, she's a secretary who'd love to go on the stage. She's looking for a sporty outdoors kind of guy with a sense of humour. Al Ward, meet Dee King. All right, you better get your vocal cords and strings all plucked up and ready to go, because tonight you're off to the Edgewater Resort in beautiful Lake Wanaka.
Yes, Dee and Al, you'll spend an exhilarating weekend at the Edgewater Resort Hotel Wanaka. Relax in the comfort of the Edgewater Resort's superb rooms and luxurious appointments, and be pampered by the discreet service and exquisite food. Take part in Wanaka's exciting activities of jet boat rides and whitewater rafting, or the more tranquil pursuits of fishing and sailing. This Wanaka weekend comes compliments of the Edgewater Resort Hotel and perfect match.
Off to Lake Wanaka for the weekend. You happy about that, Al?
Yeah, great, thank you.
Actually, I was going to crack a joke when you came in. You can call me Al, but I suppose you've heard that 4 million times. Yes. It's a good thing I didn't. Dee, you happy to head away with Al for the weekend? Down to Wanaka. If they are the perfect match, we have some extra prizes for them. We'll be back with those in just a moment. Don't go away.